It's E here, back with another video. So this week I decided to meal prep. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know your girl struggles with consistency. So I'm hoping that this meal prep is going to help your girl out. So this week I just decided to cook chicken breast. It's usually what I eat all of the time. I just took one chicken breast. I cut it as thin as possible and used lime and salt just to clean the chicken. To season it, I used basic seasoning salt, pepper, and Cajun seasoning, which makes everything taste delicious. Because I'm currently on Herbalife, I literally just have to focus on one meal, which is the dinner and this meal prep that I'm currently doing. So me meal prepping should help me really stay focused on this weight loss journey, because I already know that I have to take 2 shakes a day as well as 2 snacks a day, and the snacks are easy to come up with. I just have to have something that's less than 200 calories. So as you can see, I seasoned the chicken. I'm putting it to the side just to let it marinate a little bit. I am now working on the salmon, and I'm going to remove the skin off just so that it doesn't bake with it, or at least that's what I was trying to do. But as you'll see, I removed the skin off of this one, but it was 2 pieces that was completely difficult for me to remove the skin. So I was like, you know what, you're about to bake with the skin. So right now I am working on literally cooking dinner for the family as well as meal prepping, so I'm multitasking. I seasoned the chicken, doing the salmon, and I'm also making the kids chicken and broccoli with white rice. You see these 2 pieces, this piece right here? This piece had me struggling. This is like the piece at the end, like the tail. I could not separate the skin. I put that piece to the side like, girl, bye. I'll try you later. Or you just about to bake with the skin. So I'm now washing the salmon to begin seasoning it. I'm using parchment paper, and I'm going to spray olive oil on it just so that the salmon does not stick. I am using pepper, Old Bay, and Cajun to season the salmon. You could never go wrong with Cajun seasoning or Old Bay. So I already have preheated the oven to 400 degrees. I'm taking the pan out just to place the parchment paper. That's not parchment paper. That's aluminum foil. Yes. I'm putting aluminum foil on the pan and putting them pieces of butter. Now, Yes, I am on a diet, but that butter is needed to make that salmon stay moist. If not, the salmon I feel is going to be dry. So I put a little slice of butter on every piece of salmon. So just because your girl is on a diet does not mean I'm about to have some dry ass salmon. So if you know of any other way that I can make the salmon stay moist, let me know down below. So I just covered the pan so that it can cook and all of the moisture stays inside. Putting it in the oven. You see me right here making that chicken and broccoli. I'm just cooking the chicken breast that I had cut up into small pieces. See my little daughter. This is why I had to do a voiceover, because baby girl doesn't know how to keep it quiet. So focusing on the family meal right now, I'm going to put some teriyaki sauce on the chicken. I'm only going to put about half the bottle, and then I'm going to put some water just so that the sauce is not as thick. I'm going to let it sit in there, and then I'm going to put the frozen broccoli. I had 2 bags of frozen broccoli. So this is not a part of my meal prep, what I'm going to be eating for the week. This is just what I'm cooking for dinner for tonight for the family. Putting the pan back because I am going to put the pan to cook the chicken breast I had seasoned earlier in the video. I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil. So the plan is just to let the chicken grill on the pan until it's fully cooked. So I found this cauliflower chicken fried rice at the store the other day and thought it would be a great, simple meal prep. So as you can see, it's just cauliflower and vegetables, and it only had a little bit of chicken and actually had eggs, which adds for protein. It was actually really delicious. It tastes just like fried rice. This is the same exact pan I used to cook the chicken breast. We are not trying to be washing no extra dishes. So I just put a little bit of olive oil and just threw it in a pan. This is the sauce it came with. I'm just going to pour it over and mix it until it's completely mixed throughout the entire fried rice. So after about 40 minutes of the salmon being in the oven, I decided to take it out. It was completely done. I sprinkled it with a little bit of honey. But do you see how juicy that salmon looks? It looks juicy, and it's because of the butter. So I didn't film the part where I was steaming the different vegetables. I just had mixed vegetables. I had cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots, and then I had a packet of that it was just carrots. And I also didn't film the part where I had the quinoa and brown rice packets that you just get from BJ's and put in the microwave. And this is the outcome of a 5-day meal.